would be nothing. Hurt us so much that I'll stop believing. What's the sense of trying to do the right thing when only thing that pays is to be out of thugging?
Going through life without a care in the world. Hanging with the boys and trying to sleep with all the girls. I know inside there's gotta be more to life than expensive cars, sexy bras, and living tried.
Show me your way, please.
Show me your way, Lord,
so I can live to see my destiny.
I wanna see my destiny.
My Lord, make me strong.
Just make me strong.
Give me the courage and will to press on. I can be a better man, 'cause the better man lives in.
Right.
So they're like, wait. So are you the father? Or is the father, or is there somebody else? He clears it up and he says, if you seen me, you seen the father. Because I and the father are one. So when you talk about the flesh of God, God is the spirit. And they that worship him must worship him in the spirit and in truth. So, but what he does is he's inside of this vessel, because you can't enter the earth realm illegally. You understand what I'm saying? So he had to come down legally, because God is not a man that he should lie, nor the son of man that he should repent. He even follows his own rules as God. So he comes down, he creates himself a body. He comes down, as the Bible says, through 42 generations, creates himself a body, because it's the only legal way that he can be here. And watch this, it's the only way that he can shed blood.
Flesh and blood cannot inherit.
Yeah, it's the only way that he, so he's all God, but he's all man. You see what I'm saying? And so watch this, he tells them.
Don't get that on tape.
All right.
Don't tape that.
But what I did was I laid down the flesh part of me that I created. I laid it down. And he says in 3 days, I'll pick it back up again, because I'm just God right now. So God himself didn't die, but the sacrifice of who he was in the flesh was able to die. So he laid, and then you hear the flesh complain, because guess what? The only way flesh could sustain being whipped all night long, to be pierced in his side, to be spit on, to be beaten, to be punched, was because the Spirit of God was on the inside. So when the Spirit of God, he says, I'm laying down. So he says, no man take my life. Unless I lay it down, I'm laying down this flesh. So God takes away. And Jesus says, Lema sabachthani. He says, why is it, why have you forsaken me? That was the flesh of God that was saying, hey, wait a minute, I can feel it die. I can feel it. And if you really realize, no flesh itself wants to die. So Jesus, God himself, separates himself from the flesh. So it could die. Otherwise, that body would have lived forever, sitting right on the cross. It would have never died, because God himself cannot die. He cannot die. So he relinquishes, he said, I've done everything I need to do in this body. Now something has to shed blood. Something has to die in order for you to live.
Wow. He relinquished it. I just want to make sure that he relinquished it before he died. Because then when he says, why hast thou forsaken me? That's after the relinquishing.
He relinquishes it, and then the body dies.
But before he died, the spirit leaves. Why have thou forsaken me?
Yes, the body. That's the body stopping. Because now the soul itself of the man part was not. It had not died.
Right.
Okay, but the Spirit of God himself, just like when the best way to explain it is just like when the demons were cast into the swine. The pigs that jumped off the cliff died, and the spirit separated and left.
You don't think that's the case? But even if he was a single child, my dad would have.
Of my daddy, I can be